Greetings and salutations, triathletes out there. This is Ryan Paulgenrath at thepacetriathlon.com, and we're going to be talking about IRONMAN Tulsa 2022 bike course. If you could look back in my videos and you could search up 2021 IRONMAN Tulsa bike course, and it's a little bit different because it was one loop. It was one big, humongous loop, and they listened. Athletes had their suggestions and everything in between. The roads are a little questionable in spots and better in other areas. But this, they've come back and they've changed it and they've made it hopefully a little bit better. I'm not doing it in 22, but for those of you out there doing it in 22, I did it in 21 with you guys for the first time. So they've listened to suggestions and they've changed the road a little bit. And it is a new course. You'll notice it is a 2-loop course, not just one. So you head out of Transition at Keystone State Park. You head up the Waikio Road. Sorry, I'm totally butchering that, I'm sure. And you end up and you do 2 loops of this course. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention to your loops. You're running through, you're doing 2 loops, and then a final, you hit Gilcrease Expressway, and then you turn off and you come into Transition, which is separate than Transition 1 for the swim exit. It's T1, T2, very separate transition, so make sure you're aware of that. If you watch the other videos, that's still applicable, same transition areas, so make sure you're aware of that. But I just wanted to point this out, that the bike path is a little bit different, especially when you're going to go out there and ride it. Notice up here you've got a bike trail, so interesting little sections here. I also want to point out the elevation profile, 5,300 feet of gain. So on these loops, you got a little bit of a climb going on. So I'm definitely, you've seen my bike workout recommendations are the same. Work on hills, work on strength, because this bike course is no joke. It will put you to the test. It still is tough. Hopefully the roads are a little bit nicer, a little less potholey, a little less bumpy, a little bit less cracks. But if you'll notice, you do have a little bit past 100 miles. You have a nice little climb, so don't get lazy on this last little section here, because there's going to be a couple little challenges, especially in the little squiggly parts here. So make sure that you are up to speed on what has changed the bike course. So 21, my review of the bike course kind of remains the same as far as the weather, the conditions, and everything like that. It rained on us in 2021. I'm here to say everybody pretty much survived. There are some people flats and didn't have as good of a time, but it happens. So be ready for rain, be ready for wind, and just be ready to go through the course. And hopefully, like I said, they've gone through and they've fixed some of the roads that needs to be fixed. And just know that is going to be 2 loops in this main section. So just be prepared for that. It doesn't send you as far north and as far east, and it's not as huge a loop as it was in the past, but it's a 2-loop course. So it was that. This is kind of short and sweet to the point. Like I said, I've done another video on the bike course, a little bit more extensive on what I kind of feel about the course and being ready for conditions and everything. But if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you've seen this on YouTube, give it a like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube if you see me on here. And with that, I'll bid you farewell, and I will bid you happy training, and we'll see you on race day.